Capricorn, Capricorn sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. I'm all discombobulated here. Sorry, Capricorn. Capricorn sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Capricorns starting today, the 25th of January, 2024. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube are the lovely Jennifer and the lovely Diane, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Heather. Thank you so much, Jennifer, Diane, and Heather. And thank you, Capricorns and friends of Capricorns, for joining us today. I'm reading today with this Tarot of Marseille, the Gassman deck. Is this a little wonky? Sorry about that. The Gassman deck. And I've already purified with this Florida water instead of smudging, because I don't like smoke indoors. It's just me. If you are watching us on a restream on YouTube, you can always fast forward through the shuffling by using the timestamps right in the video description of this video. If you are watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. And you can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe to us there. You can also even use your free subscription that is included with your Amazon Prime membership if you'd like. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. This reading does go out to a lot of people. So if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you, it may just not be meant for you. In that case, you may want to check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs, or remember that we have a general reading for all signs every single day except for Monday. And also we have a weekly pick a card reading that comes out every Sunday. So you can find all the most recent replays of the readings right on our website, arielscorner.com, arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. We have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. We make a small commission off of every sale over there. It's an easy and fun way to give our channel some support. Another way to support us is with a donation. And you can donate by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga. And on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you feel like giving a donation. We do appreciate your support. And Capricorn, what we appreciate most is you, that you are here today for this 2-week reading. So I'm going to cut this deck using a very clean cut, of course, and we'll see what's in the cards for you gorgeous Capricorns starting today, the 25th of January, 2024, a beautiful Ace of Wands, followed by the Empress, followed by the World. I think prosperity is your game. I think prosperity is kind of your thing. So, and prosperity doesn't, there's no like coins in here, so it's not necessarily financial, although I'm sure that's included. It's overall prosperity, like your life's work is starting to be known to you. That's this beautiful Ace of Wands. It's just such a fertile card. It just is your just pure potential. You're budding forth with all kinds of creativity and ideas, and you're just ready to move into some very powerful work for yourself. Some of you, that's creative work. Well, it's all creative on some level or another, but some of you are doing, like writing, or some of you are doing visual art. Some of you are musicians. Some of you are starting businesses. Some of you are doing, web design, whatever it is. Your work is very, very important to you, and it's important to the world. Your work is important to the world. The whole world benefits from your work. And you may not ever know how much of a benefit you are. You may never know that. And it's very humbling to know that once you figure that out, Capricorn. And look at this beautiful Empress. She's looking straight at the world. She's sitting in her throne and saying, I'm just prosperous. I'm so happy, joyous, free, and my spine is always straight. I'm always serene, and everything I need comes to me. At any moment that I need it, desire it, it just comes to me. And I get off my throne when I feel like it. I can get off my throne anytime I feel like it to do whatever I want to do, but I don't have to rush around. I don't have to go out and get things. I don't have to do anything that I don't want to do. because everything I need comes to me when I need it. What a wonderful role model, right? It's not that she has no work ethic. It's just that her work is so focused that there's no excess work. There's no excess effort. So everything is so serene, poised, and economical. She's got an economy of work in her ethic that everything appears to just happen. And it's not that she doesn't work. It's just that she works so efficiently that it just doesn't look like it's a big deal. And that's what you're learning how to do. And this world card, not only does it talk about your impact on the world, which is mighty, and the people that benefit you, but it also talks about how protected and safe and blessed you are, and that you own the winning hand. This would take if you're playing the game of tarot, this would take every trick that was with wands. This would take every trick that didn't have a lot of high trump cards in it. But this one, well, it'll take every trick there is, with the exception of maybe the Fool, if that particular card was deemed to be a wild card in the game. It really depends on how it's set up before you start playing. But for all intents and purposes, you have the winning hand with this world card. You do. That's Capricorn. So remember that and think wisely about how you're affecting yourself and other people, knowing that you have a lot more power right now than you might be willing to acknowledge, and that you have a responsibility to stay peaceful, poised, serene, kind, and understand the impact that you have on those around you. We have this Knight of Swords, a 3 of coins, there's our coins, and then a 6 of coins. So yeah, there is a lot of money. There's a lot of money, but it's sanctified money. Let's start out with this Knight of Swords, though. This Knight of Swords is people that are discounting you or trying to convince you that your desires are meaningless, or that they're not safe, or that you don't want to do that because I have a better idea, or whatever they're doing to distract you from your work that is so important, Capricorn. I don't think that they're being too successful, but they showed up in the reading, so I want to mention it. There's all kinds of ways that this can happen for you. Because remember, these court cards are not talking about them. They're talking about you. And what it's saying about you is be on alert for any tendency you may have to be hooked, for your buttons to get pushed, for yourself to get, quote, triggered. Be on alert to that. That's up to you not to get triggered. You can't just say, oh, I don't want anybody to trigger me. Well, good luck with that, right? We've tried that. It doesn't work. We've tried that. Well, there's going to be trigger warnings on every little thing everywhere so that nobody gets triggered. Well, it didn't work. Everybody still gets triggered because it's human nature to get triggered, right? So that's up to you. You get to say, I'm not getting triggered. And if I do, I'm not doing anything about it. I'm not responding to any of that. I'm not letting anybody talk me into anything. I'm not letting anybody push my button so that I get in a fight with them or upset with them. I'm not letting anybody else help me out of my good and into conflict. Because remember that knights are all helpers, but the Knight of Swords is all the help you don't want. Helping you into conflict, helping you out of your life's work, helping you to stay stuck. Those are the kinds of helps that you don't want. And again, this is not them. A lot of these people that are playing that role for you, sometimes they don't even know that's what they're doing because it's all on you. It's what you're projecting onto them. So that's why it's so important to remember this isn't, a reading about, how bad they are. It's a reading just to remind you that you used to really get easily pulled into stuff, and you're not going to let that happen anymore because you're making a decision to be on the ready for that. Because when you don't get pulled in all that stuff, what you get is all of the rewards for the effort that you've been making for so long. For some of you, for years, you've been working on things and working on yourself, working on all kinds of good in your life. And it's all coming to fruition. Now, it's saying you can kick that up a notch by giving that over to a higher power. Because when you give up all of your effort to a higher power, it's not that the higher power takes it and says, okay, well, you don't need that. It's the higher power takes it and says, good, let's get this really going. Good work. Let's expand on that. Let's spiritualize that. Let's make this even more meaningful, spiritually speaking. And when you help more people out because of what you do, even though you may not realize that you're doing that, the universe always brings you more prosperity. It's just how it works. And so you can expect to be highly compensated for everything that you're doing, even if you don't understand how that's going to happen. And, you know, I love this world card where it is, because like I said, it's got many, many meanings for you. And one of the meanings that I think is most important, Capricorn, is how much of an influence you are on people. Very heavy duty influence on people. It really makes you think twice about how you get hooked, about how you get triggered, about the things you react to, because so many people have their eyes on you and look up to you. And so many times when you look at that backward, in retrospect, I didn't know anybody cared about me. I remember the first time when I realized that people even listened to my podcast. I was like, you actually listened to that? I didn't realize anybody really cared, and then to realize I had an impact on people, that didn't stroke my ego. Well, I guess it could have, but it didn't happen to do that. It made me very humbled, thinking, oh, God, I better really watch what I say then. I better really make sure that I'm at my best, because I don't want to be responsible for anything other than helping people. That's you. This is you, Capricorn. You are so helpful. You make such an impact. You make such a difference in people's lives. And the universe always pays its bills. The universe never is late on its payroll. So the fact that you're going to get compensated or are being compensated, some of you, it's already happening, being compensated for that doesn't mean that it's any less holy or sacred, because we have this idea that holy and sacred means that I should be not getting compensated, or that, that should be compensation enough. And that's not how it works. You don't necessarily always get your compensation directly from the places that benefit you, but the universe always compensates you. And this is very clear here, that you have financial compensation that is growing and growing. All right, 3 meditations for you, should you decide to listen to them. Definitely the solar light meditation, so that you can kick all that prosperity up into a higher power, because that's really where it starts to take off. The world card, it's called Invoking the Circle of Angels, is the name of that meditation. And then the Empress card, Lessons from the Goddess of Prosperity. Those are the 3 meditations that are indicated in this reading, should you desire to listen to any of them. You can find all the tarot meditations right in the video description of this video. There's a link to them. The one for the Sun card is the solar light meditation, but there's 2 solar light meditations. So you can actually go onto YouTube and just search Gatoga Solar Light, and you can make a choice. You might want to do one of the other solar light meditations, and you can learn how to do that so that you don't need a recording. You can just learn how to do it by listening to it once or twice, and then you'll know how to do it. You can do it again and again and again and again, and the more you are in touch with that energy of the solar light, the more the divine design of your life starts to reveal itself, and the more aligned you are to that divine design, which means the more you are helping others, which means the more you're getting compensated by the universe over and over, around and around and around, all because you're listening to your heart and not listening to those people saying, no, don't do that, right? So you're doing great. All right, Capricorn, I am super appreciative that you were here today. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators. Today we had, I screwed up. Today we had the lovely Jennifer, Diane, and Heather. And we'll see you in 2 weeks for another reading, Capricorn. So much love, many blessings.